Yom Kippur is a day of atonement, forgiveness, and repentance. So what does Judaism say about guilt? Is it a positive emotion or not? So there's two kinds of guilt. There's the healthy guilt and the unhealthy guilt. And there's 3 points of difference between the two guilts. Unhealthy guilt, number one, focuses on self. I'm this horrible, bad person. I'm a worthless piece of nothing. And number two, it has no positive change. And number 3, it lingers in the psyche for a very long time. This guilt does not come from a good place. It comes from our evil inclination in order to demoralize us and get us down. And in that way, we fall into his trap to do more negative things because, hey, I am anyway bad and hopeless. Healthy guilt focuses on the other. It focuses on the violations we committed against God. It focuses on the people that we hurt. And number 2, it always leads to positive change. And number 3, it has a very controlled and limited time that we experience it. So if we experience guilt and remorse for a bad behavior, how do we know if it's the good guilt or not the good guilt? The Alter Rebbe explains in Tanya that if this negative thought and guilt comes into you in the middle of your day while you're preoccupied with your mundane business and activities, know that it's coming from your evil inclination in order to get you down. But if this guilt comes into you while you're in prayer or occupied in doing a mitzvah, so that might come from your soul. But here's how you handle it. You need to designate a certain amount of time, usually in the evening before Shema, to reflect upon those that you have hurt. And you think about the people, the good people, how could I hurt such good people? That will result in genuine remorse and guilt, and you will then resolve never to do it again and to become a good person. And then that feeling of guilt will turn into a feeling of joy, because you know that whenever you ask God for forgiveness, He will forgive you. People will forgive you. You've now become a better person, and you have a renewed relationship and bond with God and with other people that is more stronger than it was before. And so this is the golden rule. Kosher guilt has one purpose, and that is to make us into better people. Have a good Yom Kippur and a good, sweet year.